BitcoinDoubles. This is a website that I've actually seen, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, that I've been really just trying to figure out, do I really want to invest the $20 into this, and potentially lose 20 bucks, right? Most sites, they only ask for about 500th of a Bitcoin, or a thousandth of a Bitcoin, or even a tenth or a hundredth of a Bitcoin. They ask for a specific amount of Bitcoins, right? But this site says that that you can do $20 investment, right? We've seen that before on other sites where they'll say $20, but what they really mean is a certain amount of Bitcoins, right? That they've estimated, to be maybe Bitcoin being worth about $2,000. So that's what they get their number from. But this site right here in particular says that after one day, they'll give you 200% your return. So it says right here, instant withdrawals, and then we'll revisit this in a second, and then principal returned. What that means is basically you're going to get back 200%, meaning that you're going to get 100% and another 100%. Okay. So when we go to the top, right, this little arrow here allows us to click it. Oh, come on. All right. Anyway, I can't make the little bar go away. But if you click on Facebook, Twitter, Dribble, LinkedIn, or RSS, right, none of it works. No, it's not actual links. You can't even hold it down, to actually do anything like this. You can hold this down. It's an actual link. Doesn't go anywhere. It's not an actual menu. So this already looks very suspicious. I'm holding it in landscape long. Usually I do everything in portrait mode because it just makes it a lot easier for me to record and show you guys my blockchain at the same time. Now, so you guys can see 1,500 after 3 days, 800. If you invest a little bit more money and let it sit for a little bit longer, they will give you 800%. Same thing. Invest a little bit more money, let it sit for a little bit longer. They'll give you more, which is 1,500%. 1,500, which is actually 15 times whatever your deposit is. So if you put in 1,000, they'll give you $15,000 after 3 days. I have no idea where they're getting their money from, but it just does not seem legit. I don't see anybody talking about this site on the internet. So what's going to probably happen is there's going to probably be a lot of duplicates of this site. So I just wanted to do this now to get this out the way, just to say, okay, I tried, I showed you guys, it doesn't work, right? I already have an account, so I don't have any money in there. But what we're going to do is we're going to show what it looks like to make a deposit. Okay, it gives you an amount. So it says between $20 and $1,000 you can put in, or you can do the 2-day one. You could pick. So it's very similar to fun. Was that? I forgot the name of it. FundStream and EasyMining, right? So where you pick what you want to do. So this is the reason why it's only 20 bucks. So it shows you here $20, right? Now here's what made me very weary, okay? And I'll show you guys, but I have to actually write it down over here on a notepad somewhere. So when you go to deposit Bitcoins, it's going to give you an address to send your Bitcoins to, right? So here's your address to send your Bitcoins to. Here's how much they want you to send. I'm going to send maybe 0073. I'm not going to send the 72 because we'll just see what happens. I'm just going to make it that number. But the reason I wanted to bring up the whole withdrawal thing. So if we go to withdrawal history, it'll actually show you how many times I withdrew. 0 times, right? And then withdraw. Okay. Remember, right here, it does say instant withdrawal. Okay. Select the currency you want, right? Select your withdrawal amount, enter transaction code. What is that? I didn't even remember a transaction code. And then you have your comment, right? What you want, I guess. Why do you want it? And then you hit your request. All right. So I bring all this up because if it's instant, why do I have to request my money? Okay. I'm just going to put that out there. Usually if it's instant, it's just instant. That's just the way it works. But it's not. Maybe they're trying to say that it's instant, that once you request it, they will send it to you right then and there. But if it's instant, why do I have to request my money? Okay. So let's do our deposit. Make deposit. Okay. So we will select Bitcoins. We'll hit send. scroll down. We'll copy the address. Now, one thing I've noticed is that if I copy the address and then try to go back and copy the Bitcoin amount, it will say that it would actually erase out of my blockchain. So my information in my blockchain will disappear, and I would just have to retype it all back in. So to avoid that headache, we'll just send a little bit more, 0.7, I'm sorry, 0073. And as you guys can see, it's a little bit over 20 bucks. The amount they have up there is not $20. It's actually a lot less. Yesterday, it was actually a lot more. It was like $20, and I think it was like 30 or 68 cents. And then now today, it's actually $20 and less. So we'll just send this. Press continue. Okay, so you guys can see it here. This is what it's. This is how much I'm sending them. 0073, and then we'll send. Okay, so we'll go back. It says time left, waiting for your payment, right? 7,000. What is that? About 10 minutes, 15, 12 minutes, something like that. I don't remember exactly how much that is. I think it's 12 minutes. My blockchain takes way longer than that to send money, so we might be out of luck on this one. It says that the website was established on the 9th, right? And then it says on the 9th of February, and it says that June 7th, 2017 was last time they updated it, which I believe to be true because this number did change. It did take a little bit for it to change, but it did change. So I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm gonna leave it on this screen. If I get like an update, I'll let you guys know, okay? All right. All right, so I guess we'll start the video here. As you guys can see, I left it open. Same timer, same ticker. I guess 7,200 seconds. I'm guessing that's 3 hours because a little bit longer than 3 hours actually. We did the video at about 5 o'clock. So as you guys can see, we have 30 seconds left. We're gonna see if the deposit goes in. And then I'll check to see if there's a maybe a notification or what happens. I've actually never made it this far. So let's see, 14 seconds, and then I'll show you guys that it did confirm the payment, which means most likely either this thing is going to say that it accepted my payment or it's going to just take my freaking money. And here we are. Your deposits. Let's see. You saw that. 0. Your deposits total 0. Okay. So we can see that, and then we'll even go back into make deposit, and you guys can see that the amount does not change to show the current pricing. Still shows the same number here. So when you look at that's a good indication that all they're doing is just collecting people's bitcoins. I doubt that this number even went up. Doesn't really matter. I sent out like a really small amount anyway. So, but yeah, as you guys can see, that does not work. Countdown does start up again. How rude, actually. But yeah, I'll post this video to show you guys the site does not work. I showed you guys all the indications of, how I believe it wasn't gonna work, and yeah. Last but not least, I'll even send out an email. It does say for VIP, and phone is for VIP investors only, which means to me that they'll never give out their phone number because you can clearly see that I sat here, I made a payment, countdown. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I meant to show you guys. Here's me confirmed here. So as you guys can see, I sent 23 bucks, 24 bucks, whatever it was. This is me getting confirmed. So see it? I sent it 1JIX ending in NO. Don't think that the thing changed at all. So we'll go back to it really quick. 1JIX, turn it sideways so you can see So yeah, don't send your money. I will be posting this. Hopefully I can stop a couple people from investing, but you know, it happens. Sometimes you're gonna get got, and sometimes you're gonna, you know, be smart about it and just avoid conflict altogether. The reason why I did this one is because it did have a login, and most of the ones that have logins are a little bit more legit. As we know, they're not always, but they are a little bit more legit. So this one looked promising, but as you can see, same problems. Okay. All right. That's where we end the video. Guys, have a good day. Thanks again, and don't forget to subscribe.